Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Bud and Jim Hagan Field on the campus of Westfield State University. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon for baseball as it's the Westfield State Owls playing host to conference rival visiting Salem State Vikings. Nice and sunny, a little bit breezy, and 73 degrees here from Westfield, Mass. LaPierre kicks and deals the first pitch, misses high for ball one, and we are underway at 3:34 p.m. Salem State to play a doubleheader. 2-1 pitch is a fastball, and it's grounded to the shortstop, Trey Faulkner. It takes a high bounce, but he throws right to first. A high throw, and it goes off of the glove of Marshall, and Ortega is going to beat it out at first base. And the first base runner is aboard for the Vikings. The 1-2 pitch swung on a miss for strike three. It's the first strikeout of the day for LaPierre, and there is one away. The freshman batting .256. He's got 5 RBIs. He's scored 11 runs, and he's got 22 hits. First pitch swing and is popped up into left center field, and is going to be Needle in on that one, calling off the left fielder Day for an F8 in the scorebooks for the third out of the inning. So the Vikings don't get any runs. They leave a couple men on base. Marshall is on deck. A dangerous bat for Westfield. The 3-1 pitch misses for ball 4, and it's going to get to the backstop. Sprinting and taking a turn around first is Clark, and it's a leadoff walk for the Owls. So Westfield here with 2 errors here just in the first inning. 3-0 pitch, and that's going to miss for ball 4. It's back-to-back walks for Jellison, and Marshall is aboard via a walk, and there's 2 runners on with nobody out. Jellison's first pitch is skied into deep center field. Back is Lynch, and that one's at the wall. It's off the wall, inches away from a home run. 1 run is going to score. Sean Clark in to score. They hold up Marshall at second base, and it's an RBI double for Dan Burnett, and Westfield's on the board early in the first. The ball's put in play. Let's see what the base runners do for Westfield. The 3-2 pitch is put in play. Skied into shallow left field. Bourgeois coming in, and it's going to dunk down in between the shortstop and the left fielder. Marshall is in to score. They hold Burnett at third. He slides into third safely, and it's going to be a double for Devin Slattery. Back-to-back hits. Westfield's up 2-0. Base this time, Burnett is at third. Slattery at second base. Here's Ethan Day, and he first pitch swinging into left center field. Underneath this one is Lynch in center field. It is going to be deep enough to score Burnett. Advancing to third is Slattery, and it's a sac fly for Ethan Day, and it's 3-0 Westfield here in the first. If anybody on base, here's the 3-2 from Jellison. A hard ground ball past the second baseman Boucher. In to score is Slattery. They wave in Faulkner as well. The throw home is cut off by the pitcher. It's a 2 RBI single for Justin Needle. Westfield's up 5-0. 1-2 pitch, grounded to third base under the bag, and it is going to go down to a fair ball, rolling all the way down. It is going to be a double, stand-up double for Nolan Florence, and runners are at third and second, still only 1 out. He bats .235 on the year with 19 hits. The count's 1-0 to the Owls' DH. This one is a hard ground ball up the middle for a base hit. In to score is Needle. They are going to hold up Florence, who slips and slides around third base. RBI single for Robinson Baez, and Westfield's up 6-0.
One up on third there.
So runners at the corners, and this one is launched into right field. Underneath this one is Simone. He makes the catch for out number 2. Into tag is going to be Florence. It's a sac fly for Sean Clark, the leadoff man again, and it's 7-0 Westfield in the first. So the Owls with 4 hits in this inning, 3 doubles and a single. That is incredible. This one is a high shot into left field. Underneath this one is Bourgeois, and he'll make the catch to end the inning, but the Owls get 7 runs on 4 hits, 3 doubles and a single, and we head to the top of the second.
It's been a while.
Bourgeois batting .308, 4 RBIs and 4 hits. The 0-2 swung on a miss. Strike 3, 3 pitches, 1 out for Ryan LaPierre. Strikeout 3 on the afternoon, and there's 1 away in the second. He counts 0-2. The pitch is a grounder, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Hit number 6 on the afternoon for Westfield. The leadoff base hit for Dan Burnett. And he's 2 for 2 with a double, a single, and an RBI. Have yourself a day again, Dan Burnett. He counts 0-1 to Slattery. The pitch. This one a blooper, and that's going to drop just inside the left field line. Giving chase to cut it off is Bourgeois, and back-to-back hits for Westfield, and the Owls are even. Burnett and Slattery reaching via base hits. Needle reaching via a walk, and that one got him. A hit by pitch, and it's going to score a run, but Westfield's up 8-0. Yep. The 1-2 home. This one a bloop shot into right field. Underneath this one is Simone, and he'll make the catch, and they get out of the bases loaded jam, only allowing 1 run, but the Owls get 2 hits. They now have 7 on the day. They allow 1 run in that inning to the top of the... Lapierre's 1-2. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. 4 strikeouts on the afternoon for Lapierre, and there's 2 away here. First inning. A couple walks as well, and a sac fly. And they're up 8-0. 1-2 is lined into left center field. Back is Bourgeois, and he makes the catch, an over-the-head catch, but it's going to be deep enough to score Sean Clark, and it's a sac fly for Dan Burnett, and Westfield leads 9-0. 3 or 10-4.
Odd.
It was a great win there for the Red Sox, as we'll get more into the Boston sports as we head to the top of the 4th. It's a swinging strikeout and back-to-back strikeouts for Feeder, and a good job to get out of that inning. The glove in the hand and everything, and I guess that's where they found the sticky substance. Swing and a miss, drop 3rd strike. Throwing this one down to first is Florence, and it'll go down as a swinging strikeout. And that's the 6th strikeout of the afternoon for Lapierre. There's 1 away. Way with that stuff now that they implemented the rule that after each half inning, the pitcher has to walk off and go right to the umpire. This one slapped to center field. Diving on this one is going to be Needle, and it gets right. It's going to drop right before him. Sean Clark having to race all the way from right field to get that one, and it's going to be a triple for Jake Boucher with 1 away, and we hope that Needle is okay out there in the outfield. After diving for that one, he's able to get back up. Glad to see that he is okay. But a great try over there in center field. But that one just dropped, and a well-placed hit there by Boucher.
Yeah, Needle got down on that one. It was a great try at that. Pretty athletic right there to jump
to field.
So do you ban rosin if it causes that much of an issue?
Yeah, that's a good question. This one is a grounder to the shortstop, Faulkner. It's going to get by him. And that one's going to go into the outfield. The first runner has scored for the Vikings. Throw to second. Safe. He just got in there. The tag reapplied. And sliding in safely is Edward Field. And he's in scoring position with 1 away. And the Vikings have tacked on a run. It's 9-1 here for the campus of Westfield State as it's spring weekend. Here's a ground ball, and it eats up Slattery. Took a bad bounce, and it bounced right over him. In to score easily is Edward Field. It's 9-2. And Fuegan has reached base via an error. It's back-to-back errors for Westfield, and it's 9-2 for only actually about a half an hour, because they ended up by selling out of the product. They were very, very busy. Here's a 6-4-3. They got him. What a play. The pick by Faulkner at short. The good catch and release by Slattery, and with 1 swing of the bat, Westfield has gotten out of the inning, but the Vikings strand 1 on the base, and they scored 2 runs in the inning on 1 hit.
Yeah, it's a big game there. Of course, Fitchburg gets to bat last in that game.
So this one is grounded right up the middle for a base hit. Hit number 9, and a much-needed hit here, Braden, for this Owls offense, as they've been quiet these past few innings on offense, but that's a way to start it there for Trey Faulkner. It's his first hit of the day.
Yeah, they started the first 3 innings.
And also, there was a goalie for the... Oh, this one's launched. Left field. Back is Bourgeois. Will it stay fair? It's out of here. A 2-run home run for Nolan Florence. Have yourself a day. He's got a double and now a home run. 2 hits. And Westfield extended their lead 11-2. And he got a 9.24 ERA and 8 strikeouts. He counts 1 and 2 to Simone, and it's a called strike 3. That's a way to start your day in relief for Sean Casey. It's a backwards K for Simone, and there's 1 away in the 7th. The count's 1 and 2 to Ortega. The pitch swung on a miss, strike 3 on a low pitch. Back-to-back strikeouts for Sean Casey. 1 an outing so far, and there's 2 away. He will be back on the call after summer for men's and women's soccer and also for football.
I'm so excited for football season.
3-2 pitch in there, called strike 3. Sean Casey, 3 strikeouts despite the walk, 2 backwards Ks, 1 swinging strikeout to end the inning. And for the Vikings, a couple defensive changes as well. Duffy, as this one is skied to left field, back at the wall. It bounces right off of the wall. Picking it up is Bourgeois in left, and a stand-up double to lead things off for the Owls here in the 7th. It's a Sean Clark double, and he's now got 2 hits on the day.
I said in my head, does Coach K have his golf cart? And I look out there, and of course there's a golf cart on the ground.
As one's is launched high, pop-up into center field. Underneath this one is Lynch to make the play, and a good piece of hitting there for Marshall as it's a sac fly. It's going to score Sean Clark. Sean Clark now scoring 3 runs on the afternoon, and Westfield is up by 10. It's 12-2. The 1-1 to Burnett. This one is launched into right field. Simone back at the wall. This one's off the wall. Another almost near home run by Dan Burnett, and it's going to be a stand-up double. Dan Burnett, 2 doubles, a single 2 runs scored, and an RBI to boot. And Dan Burnett's in scoring position with 1 away for Ethan Day. Burnett at second base with 2 away. 3-1 pitch is slapped opposite field into left field. It's going to dunk down right in front of Bourgeois. In to score is Burnett, and it is the first at-bat of the day for Martin. And Westfield's up 13-2. For the 2 years I've been here at least, coached by head coach Todd Dittmar. The women's soccer team is looking to repeat MASCAC champs for the 3rd straight year. It's a pop-up to the second baseman, Dolan, and he'll make the catch, and that's another inning that the Vikings have gotten out of a bases-loaded jam as we head now to the top of the 8th. It's 13-2 Westfield. Casey gets the sign, sets, delivers 1-2. It's grounded to the second baseman, and they make no play at first, so a run will score. It is going to score Duggan, and it's back to a 10-run game. It's 13-3. Advancing to third base is Wilson, and there is now 2 away in the 8th. So 2 away now in the 8th. It's a ground ball just under the glove of Burnett. It's going to be a fair ball. 1 run is going to score. Wilson scores. They hold up Duffy at third, and it's going to be a RBI double here for Chris Simone, and it's 13-4.
Must be wrong somewhere.
Mike Ward is the batter. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for Rowan. Strikeout there for out number 2, and the Vikings are down to their last out. Again, the third baseman, a run scored his last time up. This one is a grounder to Marshall. They go 3 unassisted, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out, and that will do it for the ball game. Westfield State winning this one 13-4. They take game 1 of the 3-game series. So that'll do it for us. For Braden Cutler and our entire crew, my name is Zach Bianco, saying thank you all so much for joining us here today. You have been watching Westfield State Baseball on the Westfield State Sports Network. The Owls come away with this game victorious by a final score of 13-4. We'll catch you next time for some more baseball action. Have a great rest of the day.